Hello everybody, I'm just fast forwarding through here, just prepping my hair for this amazing tutorial. Now I am here priming my face with my RIMMEL Stay Matte Primer, and you guys know how to do this step, so I just usually I'm going to fast forward in just 1 second, and here we are. Okay, so I'm forwarding, and I'm actually speeding. Alright, and then after this I'm going to take my NYX eyeshadow base primer in the skin tone shadow base, and I'm going to just go ahead and put this all over my lid, both my lids actually, and it's ESB03. And now I decided to go ahead and prime my lids with the NYX. This time around I usually use the E.L.F primer, but since this was a different look that I really, I was gonna use dark colors and stuff, I really wanted to go ahead and have a clean, smooth, and natural base, and I went ahead and I just used this base. So yeah, now moving on, I'm going to go ahead and use my, let's see here, I'm going to go ahead and use my JULEP, I don't know, a Dusty Taupe Shimmer. It didn't really show up on the video, but it's kind of like just like another base, but these are, what are they called? Kind of like the Infallible by L'Oreal, the shadows. I don't know, forgot what they called. Oh, they're cream shadows. And I just went ahead and I used my E.L.F. Eyeshadow, professional eyeshadow brush to go ahead and, place this on the lid. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to pack this all over my lid, as you can see here. And yeah, I continued doing that. And then in a couple of seconds you're going to go ahead and see me fast forward through my other eye, but I'm also going to go ahead and use petting motions to go ahead and set it, because it does get a little tacky, and they do take a little while to, how can I say, dry. So I just go in, and this is where I fast forward. Yeah. And then, like I said, I'm going to go in with patting motions to go ahead and just set that. Yep, here we are. That's real-time patting right there. Jamming out. Hey. Alright. So that is done. And then I'm going to go ahead and go with my E.L.F. eyeshadow beauty book, class of 2014. And I'm going to go ahead and use this Dusty Rose shade in the corner. It's very shimmery, and these shadows do have a lot of fallout. So if you're going to go ahead and, thinking of, doing your eyeshadow after, I don't recommend these as per se. I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation. I think I said shadow. Foundation after this step, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pack wherever I put that julep liquid shadow, and I'm gonna go ahead and put all that over the lid. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and take this Julep KAJAL eye glider, and I'm going to use the brown shimmer side. It does have two sides on it, but I'm going to use the brown shimmer side. And I'm just going to go ahead and line my bottom, like where I usually line, but I'm starting from the corner and working out as if I were to go ahead and meet my brow, but I'm not. Not yet. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to do that to the other side as well. And this is going to be a messy step. I did go ahead and use this exact liner due to the fact that it is it's easy to smudge. And that's what I was kind of going for. And yeah, it's very pigmented. And yeah, using a pencil brush, I'm going to go ahead and take that dark brown, black brown shade from that same palette, and I'm going to go ahead and use that to smudge under the eye and that liner that we just placed there. And I am going to warn you, it is messy. That's also why I do suggest doing the eyeshadow, oh, I keep saying eyeshadow, I can't speak today. Doing the foundation afterwards to go ahead and clean up, even though I do use a wipey makeup wipe remover to go ahead and clean up right when I'm done here. And I'm guessing I'm going back with that KAJAL JULEP liner, glider, etc. and just deepening that up a bit. Yeah, that's where I take my wipey and go ahead and clean up a bit. From all that fell out. Alright, and then I'm just going to go ahead with that same pencil brush and that same black brown shade from this palette. It doesn't have any names. It didn't come with an insert for this palette, so I'm just taking that and I'm putting that right above that color we went ahead and placed there, kind of creating a higher crease on there, since my crease could barely be visible after I put all that, purplish pink kind of shimmer on there. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that on that same side. Just, back and forth motions, blending in, a lot of blending, and a lot of working. I kind of didn't know what I was going for when I was doing this tutorial, but, I was like, a doll. I really wanted to go ahead and incorporate these kinds of colors. I really like the shimmery, purpley kind of dark eye, very mysterious kind of look. And yeah, so I'm just, doing that. And I'm kind of, as you can see there, I'm taking it in a little bit inside, like meeting my nose arch, but I'm not taking it all the way in just yet. And then I'm using my Hello Flawless. This is just a little sample size Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow. It's a brightening makeup, it says. And I'm going to use the shade Petal. It is lighter for me, which is why I wanted to go ahead and use this, since dolls do have porcelain skin and all that sort. And I am totally not porcelain at this time. Ooh, coffee break. Alright. And here I am just digging through. Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through the foundation. I really do wish I had used a different foundation brush, but I went ahead and I used a flat one due to the fact that, it gets around those edges, and if I would have used a kabuki brush, it would have just been really hard. It would have gotten all over my hair. So, I really didn't want to go ahead and do that. But here, I do recommend, like I said, if you're going for this doll look, use at least 4 to 5 shades lighter than your skin, due to the fact that, they are very pale. Here, I'm going to go ahead and use that same shade, that same pencil brush, and I'm going back in with that, black brown, shade. And I'm actually now this time around bringing it down the bridge of my nose, kind of like contouring, but I'm just, bringing that down the bridge of my nose. The sides of my nose, sorry about that. And then now I'm going to go ahead and take MILANI's Easy Brow pencil in the shade Dark Brown. And I'm going to comb through my hair, and then I'm just, as I regularly did, I did my brows, but I went ahead and I filled them in, just making it a little darker. And then here with that same pencil, I went ahead and I just carved out my round cheeks And yeah, I mean, because it just kind of made sense to me. Dolls have brown cheeks, and I mean, I do have a kind of like a round face, and I really wanted to go ahead and make those apples in my cheeks really like pop, since dolls do have those. And then I'm taking this Target brand brush, and then I don't know what happened to my camera that it, cut me off, but I did blend that out, and I'm still, this is where I'm showing you where I did blend that out, and I'm sorry about that. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my airspun powder, and I did actually go ahead and do that, but, just for the sake of the video, I'm doing that again, because I did actually just miss some spots, like, under my eyes. I didn't go ahead and, like, really do that. And, this one is, like, you gotta be really careful, because the powder just gets everywhere. And I'm just setting that, going ahead and setting that, and I'm setting, and I'm setting, and setting, and setting. Okay, and then here I'm taking my Starry-Eyed Baked Eyeshadow Trio, and I'm using the little cream colored shade of that palette, and I'm just popping that into the, making that as the highlight of my brow bone, and yeah, I'm highlighting. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and go back in again with that black-brown shadow and, that pencil brush, and just going ahead and deepening that in, since putting that in the corners or whatever crease did kind of make that line fade away. And then I do connect it in the sides, bringing it down the bridge of my nose. Yeah. And then I take the big fluffy powder brush that I used to put my airspun powder on, and I'm just like, blending that, kind of squeezing that, and then I'm just now bringing that down the sides of my nose, just so I can go ahead and give it that, flared out, deep side effect. Okay, and then I just go in with some gloss. This is the peppermint one that I picked up at Bath & Body Works a long time ago. And then I'm just going to go back in and just define that. Alright, and then now we're going to go ahead and go with the liner, and I'm going to go ahead and, I really didn't know how, those lashes were going to come out, but then I just, I was like, oh, I want to make it creepy, a little, smudgy, just, yeah. So I just went ahead and I just did those, and then, like, later on I started smudging it, like here. I really wanted that outer one to kind of look, smudgy. And then, that one is the Amuse Waterproof Fine Liner, and it is waterproof, and I actually got this at flea market here. Yeah, cost me like $2. It's really good. And with that same one, I go ahead and do the little dolly dots on my cheeks. And then I'm taking the most, my most loved brush here, Luminoso, so I can luminize my cheeks. And I'm taking that on a, brush. Then I'm lining my lips with Dolly Pink in 839 using this NYX lip liner. And I'm lining my lips. And then I just go ahead and, fill them in. As I do my top lip. I'm keeping my lip shape the same. I'm not changing my lip shape just because I like my lip shape. And I think that, with everything that's going on, I think that my, lip would look perfect. Plumpy lip. Dolls don't really have plumpy lips, but yeah. And I'm taking my Rimmel 235 Pink Star Moisture Renew lipstick, and I'm just popping that on top. Later on, I do go in with some Wet n Wild, some Don't Blink Pink, and pop that in the middle, then cleaning up here with a foundation brush. And then I'm going to go back in with my liner, and then this is where I go ahead and do the mouth for this doll. I kind of bring it on the edges, extending my lip line. I do wish I would have, you know, lined a little bit under the, you know, lip. Just, you know, a little, and then smudging it out with some shadow so I can add a shadow. And then I'm just bringing it down. It is kind of thick there, but I do go ahead and just like blend it out. And I do pop in some white eyeliner by RIMMEL. I don't know what that one's called. I'll post it, all the products I'm going to be posting down below. Yeah. So here I am just filling in, and then I do take on that pencil brush with that same shade and then blend those two colors out. My mom had called me. And then I do take these ARDELL 105's lashes, and I do pop those in. I don't show you how I put on those lashes because it was driving me crazy, and the glue was just everywhere. But I do show you where I put, well, I show you a little bit when I start. But I did put some mascara on as the base, and then we're done. And here's the zoom in. And thank you guys so much for watching, and please thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know what other looks you guys would like to see, and probably I can wrap them up. But like, subscribe, and comment. Bye!